Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today I have a new album review by the band Night Ranger. The name of the album is ATBPO. I think I said that right. But before I begin, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and a lot more. So let me just get it out of the way. The ATBPO stands for "And the Band Played On," and that's probably going to be easier for me to say throughout this review. But anyway, you probably all know Night Ranger. They're the band that had the hit "Sister Christian," and they had "Don't Tell Me You Love Me." They were really big in the 80s. They actually formed in 1979. They have a pretty all-star cast. Jack Blades. He's on bass and lead vocals. We have Brad Gillis on lead and rhythm guitars, Kelly Keagy on drums, Eric Levy on keyboards, and Kerry Kelly on lead and rhythm guitars. So the band released like 5 albums like throughout the 80s. They broke up in 1989. Then Jack Blades, he joined Tommy Shaw from Styx and Ted Nugent. They formed another band called Damn Yankees. That was kind of like a short-lived band in the late 80s, early 90s. But Jack Blades returned to Night Ranger in 1996, and they've pretty much been releasing albums ever since. The band has an 80s style hard rock sound. Reminds me of some of those early 90s albums of like Bon Jovi, mixing like arena rock, glam metal. This album changes it up a little bit. There's like a little bit of like country, a little bit of blues. And I'll be talking about this throughout all the songs. And let me just say, before I start talking about the songs, that I actually liked it, I think, a little more than I thought I would. And it was like a little harder rocking. I wasn't really sure what to expect because, I kind of only knew those 2 songs I mentioned. But anyway, let me talk about the songs. The album has 11 songs, and it is 49 minutes long. So the album starts out pretty hard rocking or maybe heavy song called "Coming For You." And it has some big guitars, melodic chorus. It's a very high energy song. It has a nice pounding drum beat. I like that. Pretty cool guitar sound. Really nice melodic breakdown. It has this Van Halen-esque soloing throughout the song, and some pretty cool guitar feels. So pretty cool way to start the album. It starts out really hard rocking, so kind of keeps you interested. Second track, Bring It All Home to Me. It's an 80s style hard rocker. Now the opening riff does have that glam metal sound. The band Rat came to mind when I heard this. There are also some keyboards, kind of giving a little bit of that synth sound, kind of maybe a prog rock feel, maybe a little bit. Pretty cool chorus, and it does have a little bit of that country feel. You're gonna be hearing more of that country throughout the rest of this album, but you do hear a little bit on here. But it's heavy, it's catchy, it's melodic, and pretty cool song. Next is Breakout, and this one's a little different, I guess. It's a hard rocker, but it has some pretty cool futuristic twin guitar sounds or twin guitar riffs. I keep messing that one up. There's some pretty cool keyboards to that. It's a fast-paced rocker. There's some pretty cool heavy power chords and pretty cool shredding solo towards the end, and lots of lead guitar fills throughout. So if you like the guitar, this is a really good song for you. So track number 4, they change it up a little bit. It's called Hard to Make It Easy, and this is just straightforward blues rock. Has the honky-tonk piano, the bluesy guitars. Kind of imagine the type of song you would listen to at 3 in the morning, people drinking whiskey at a bar. That type of song, and I probably said that in other reviews, that same exact line. But anyway, if you do like the blues, you probably would like this song. Has some pretty cool twin guitars in the breakdown, and there's a little bit of a glam rock feel, but it's pretty cool. Next is one of the standout tracks, and it's a different type. It's a ballad. Has some acoustic guitars. Jack Blades kind of sings in this power ballad style. It has some uplifting lyrics. Song has some backup singers. Pretty cool electric guitars, and this is a nice song that kind of mixes that hard rock and country. So again, if you like ballads, like country, like acoustic rock, you might like this one. Next is Cold as December. This one starts out slow, but it is a hard rocking, like arena rock song. The main riff is kind of heavy, actually. It kind of reminds you of like classic Deep Purple. I like this one a lot. I even hear like a little bit of like a Led Zeppelin influence. So I think if you're a classic rock fan, this might be one of the songs that you do like a lot. Next song is called Dance. Kind of sounds straight from the 80s, like pretty much most of this album. Has a pretty cool like foot stomping drum beat, hard rocking guitars, has that like glam metal era sound. Kind of reminds me of like Bon Jovi. It has that like big sound, the keyboards, the melodic vocals, you know, that type of song. Next is The Hardest Road. This is another ballad, acoustic guitars, some piano. Another one with like a slight country feel. Pretty cool, like sing-along chorus. Has some electric guitars, kind of like just, so if you're a rock fan, kind of keep you interested. Pretty cool, sounds pretty cool with backing vocals. I probably like the other ballad better, Can't Afford a Hero, but it's not a bad track. Track number 9, Monkey. This one, they bring back the hard rock in this one. Just straightforward 80s arena rock. Really like rocking drum beat. Like, you know, a lot of these songs have that nice beat to it. It's a little harder, a little faster paced, and it does capture that glam metal sound of the 80s. I really like the guitar solo in this one. Track 10, A Lucky Man. And it's another rocker. You know, it does have a little bit of that country rock feel. Pretty cool opening guitar riff and not too bad. And the final song is called Tomorrow, and it's another song with that 80s glam rock feel, mixed with a little bit of that country. Not a bad song. It's a hard rocker and decent way to end the album. So in conclusion, I really wasn't sure what to expect with this album. You know, I'm not a big Night Ranger fan. You know, the songs I do know are Sister Christian and Don't Tell Me You Love Me. You know, I said that in the beginning. I was kind of surprised at the overall sound. It was a little like harder rocking than I expected it to be. I was kind of expecting a little more like soft rock, but no, this album does rock. You know, it does have has some like a nice tone to it. There is a little bit of country, but it doesn't really bother me. But if you like country, you probably like this. Lots of electric guitars. That sounded really good, and I think it's an okay album. I liked it now. I might like it more like later. It might grow a little more on me. So as a score, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. Just because it is consistent, because I can't really say that there are any songs I didn't like. You know, it is a consistent like rocking album. And if you like bands like Rat, Bon Jovi, you'll like that. If you like blues, country, or southern rock, you know, it does have that as well. So that is it. That's my review. So let me know in the comment section if you've heard the album and what do you think of it, and if you've heard any of their other albums in the past few years. So let's talk about that. Tomorrow, there's a new alternative rock band. There's a 90s alternative rock band out called Sponge, and they had this hit Plowed in the mid-90s. They just released an album. I'll listen to it today. Not too bad, so maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. I'll probably do this one a little earlier tomorrow. That is it. Check out my other videos. I'll put some more videos over there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.